I'm a childcare teacher and I have a normal job that I work from 9 to 6 p.m. And afterwards, after work time, I will be a trader. I will go into trading and do my setups at night. And sometimes before I go to work, if the market is going good and there's a clear trend, then I will also have another setup. So that's me.
Wow, I mean, as a childcare teacher, it's not an easy job also, right?
Yeah,
There's a lot of work to, take care of kids, right?
Yes.
But I mean, is it really challenging? I mean, does it require a lot of patience to be a childcare teacher?
Definitely a lot of patience, a lot of commitment, and often, honestly, there's workload that is difficult to finish during office hours. So sometimes I have to bring work home. Yeah, that's the reality. But it's still okay, it's still manageable.
And despite all those work that you have to do, and you can still be trading, right? How is that possible?
Discipline, but also because I joined the Pro Traders Network, they have the semi-automation system that can help me to, when I enter a trade, after that it will help me take care of my trade, help me to exit when needed, and help me to open up more trades when needed. Yeah.
Okay, so basically you are leveraging on technology, right?
Yes.
So if imagine, right, you do not have the TMG Gridmaster Pro and you are trading manually, what do you think?
I think my capital will be gone by now.
Why is it so hard to trade manually?
Let's talk about trades that don't go our way. Because going our way,
Yeah.
usually we are happy. Woo, there's profit, right? It's easy. We know, okay, we can close anytime we want and we still make a profit. It's when trades don't go our way, the system helps to open up another trade to at least try to help us to break even. And that give me a sense of, a peace of mind. And not only that, we can set it to a max trade, max percentage loss. So
Okay.
at the very least, if something happens when I'm working or when I'm very tired, I do something wrong, then at least there's something to protect my capital.
Why do you think that as a trader, right, protecting the capital is important?
I mean, capital is like your weapon. You have to use it. If you don't even have your capital, what can you trade with?
Understand. So that
yes.
means if without your capital, you are not a trader.
Yeah, you're not in the game.
You're not in the game, that's
Yes,
it, you're
yes.
out. Risk management is, I think, very, very important, right? But, I see a lot of traders, right, who want to flip their account and make like 100% in a single month. And, what do you say to that?
I understand that there's this perspective across what we see on social media. They like to portray this, that trading will help you to make a lot of money overnight. But that's what's on the surface. But actually, reality, I think a lot of people also been through it, that it doesn't happen. The bigger, so-called bigger profits you are trying to get, the bigger the risk. So what they put online is what they earn and the good things. Nobody wants to put the bad things online.
It's actually quite hard, right, to get honest reviews or sharing of experience of trading.
Yes.
Right, it's very difficult, right? But how could you actually share with the audience, right, the reality of trading and what they can expect if they want to come on board?
When I joined PTN, it was we would go through the 3 to 4 days of courses, right? So that's when we learn all the TMG system, how to use it, the Team 13, the indicators, and there's a lot of knowledge to gain during the 3 to 4 days. Then afterwards, I will still go for refresher, and it helps us in like recalling what we learned during these 4-day courses. What is good about PTN is that they have refresher courses that when you have a problem, when you have a challenge, you can actually go down to a refresher and relearn what you have.
Okay, can you ask questions or can you disrupt the instructor?
So sometimes there are certain topics that you talk about, like the inner game of trading, and to teach you about like the thinking, the mindset you should have as a trader. So you can ask questions related about it. And I know that there are Zoom sessions where they are open Q&A.
Yeah.
And that's when you can like ask anything you want. And the mentors will teach you and guide you and everyone's very nice and patient here.
I mean, the instructors, they try their best, I would say, to actually really educate and share their experiences, right? And maybe for you, Tian Hui, what are the currency pairs that you really like to trade? What have you learned across the more than 12 months of trading, like which pair is the easiest, which is the hardest, which one you should avoid?
I'm still learning, must have disclaimer first. But for me, the easiest one will be Euro USD. I think that's a given. Everyone is trading that. Sometimes I do pound USD, but I have to be very careful because it is not. Sometimes it's a bit tricky for me. And
Why is it tricky?
when I thought the market structure is going this way, it changes, and it's very volatile for me. Yes,
it's true.
Yeah, so
It's more volatile than Euro USD,
yes,
definitely,
definitely.
right?
So like the changes, it changed really quickly. If it doesn't go my way, but luckily there's TMG, the system that help me manage my trade, and help me open up the
More trades
greeding.
under
Yes,
greeding, right?
yes.
GT ones and twos and threes.
Yes, then I can break even.
And why is breaking even important? I mean, if you do not have like a break-even function, right? If you go into a loss, I mean, you have to take a loss. But as a beginner trader, right, I'm sure that even after how many months you will start becoming profitable with the TMG system?
Consistently after 2 to 3 months, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is your target usually per month in terms of percentage?
My dream would be 5%, realistically speaking, because I don't see myself as so professional yet, because I'm still learning. I'm so new to this. So realistically, the dream, ambitious would be 5%, but true enough, I'm doing 2 to 4%.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 to 4% per month is good because, to me, because I mean, the hedge funds out there, they are making like around 1.5 to 3% per month, right? I mean, if you're looking at what the professionals do, but of course, when we compare and look at the investments that are out there, right? What do you think of the investments out there? Like if you put in the bank, if you put with all the different investment classes, how much can you get?
Talking about per annum,
Per annum.
yeah, 4%. The good ones maybe at most 10%.
10% per annum, right?
Per
So
annum, yes.
if you could be getting 4 to 5% per month, let's say it's still on the low end, 4% per month, right? That means that in a year, that's like 48% per year, right?
It's a huge difference. If you count it yearly.
Do you think that this methodology of getting 5% per month, right, can actually help you grow your wealth?
Yes. It's really about consistency. Of course, there's a limit. I'm not going to be greedy and ask for 10%. Because for me, while wealth is important, I will, after the 5%, of course, I'll compound, right?
Yeah.
Then after that, my capital grow. Then if it hits a certain amount, I can increase my lot size and it continues, right? So there will be more and more. Then sometimes I'll take it out, the profit. But to me, I'm not looking into like, wow, 10%. Of course, there are traders here who can do 10%. Wow, they are amazing. But I'm not looking into that. It's about also my lifestyle. I am not looking into like being like rich or what. So I feel that in terms of wealth, I think this 5%, 5 to 8% at the most is enough for me. I feel that I don't want to be too greedy, too ambitious. So just live my humble life. As long as I can eat well, sleep well. Towards the end, it's also about having wider choices in life. I don't want to fully depend on my main job. I always like to keep my options open. And having this financial freedom is really what I see as a so-called wealthy lifestyle to me. This financial independence.
I guess at the end of the day, everybody has their own goals, right? Like in terms of financial goals and the lifestyle they want to lead. But I guess for you, you are enjoying your job, taking care of your children, and trading is more of like a side income for you,
Yes.
right? And you don't want to take too much risk as well, right?
Yes.